Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, June 27. State Minister in the Ministry of National Security Arnold Jr. has called on members of civic clubs to partner with the ministry on its rehabilitation programs. Minister Charles was addressing members of the Rotary Club of St. Andrew North recently, where he said this would help to achieve successful reintegration of offenders on a larger scale. The minister urged the civic clubs to partner in the areas of prevention, rehabilitation or post-release to deter lives away from crime and to demystify the stigma of incarceration.
Bottom line is, it doesn't matter what we do in the institution if we as a country don't allow ourselves to demystify the stigma. We're literally perpetuating the crime.
Minister Charles says there are 3,800 offenders in the correctional system, which has a 30% rate of reincarceration. He says a wide level of support from different groups will help to reduce the murder rate overall and also by reoffenders.
If we are going to achieve sustainable results, the partnership with the society is required to successfully advance purposeful rehabilitation for successful reintegration.
The Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency PICA continues to improve border security with the training of immigration officers. PICA officers recently completed a workshop on primary control management. It covered areas such as human trafficking, document security features, imposter detection, foreign terrorist fighter awareness, and profiling.
It is very important that we understand the new paradigm, because part of our challenge that we face is that we have to balance our security of our borders with the economic growth and benefits of the country, because we want to ensure that we allow the right persons to come to Jamaica, the right visitors to come in a safe and secure environment.
The training was supported by the United Kingdom and the United States of America through the local embassies. The first 250 recruits of the National Service Corps program are now in training at the Jamaica Defence Force Newcastle base. The one-year training will help the young people to develop working skills, engage in volunteerism, and learn how to save from the stipend they'll be given. The initiative falls within the Learn, Earn, Give and Save LEGS program. At Sunday's initiation, Prime Minister Andrew Holness urged participants to make the most of the opportunity.
The success of the program depends on you. You are going to make this program successful for the others who will follow. How you take on to training, how you take on to national service, how you maintain the discipline and high standards of the Army, how you maintain the spirit of the Army, and how you give back to the society. This will determine whether or not the program is a success.
It's expected that by the end of the financial year, 1,000 young persons aged 18 to 23 years old will be impacted by the National Service Corps. Minister of Transport and Mining Mike Henry is appealing for all road users to work towards keeping road fatalities below 300 this year. The figure as at June 27 is 163. Minister Henry made the call on the weekend while addressing the 9th staging of the Grenell's Drivers and Road Safety Expo. He urged motorists to apply defensive driving at all times.
Are you driving for the other person? Self-responsibility is really the element. But in a society where everyone isn't employed, where family life is deteriorating, you equally have a problem of why the preciousness of life sometimes seems so unimportant to many.
The Transport Minister also implored motorists to become more familiar with the road codes. Head of the National Solid Waste Management Authority NSWMA, Audley Gordon, is calling for more respect to be shown to drivers and sidemen of garbage disposal trucks. One way, he says, is through the proper packaging of garbage.
Make an effort to package it so that it's not scattered all over the place, so that when they arrive at your gate, they can just take up and move on to the next gate. It's more efficient and it adds to the aesthetic of the country.
Mr. Gordon says NSWMA has been investing in the training of drivers and sidemen to improve their mannerism and self-worth.
We want to see the mannerism improve. We want to see the deportment improve. We want to see them feeling better about themselves. We also want them to appear better. So we are equipping them with brand new uniforms, and by the middle of July, all of them will have new uniforms.
Mr. Gordon was speaking at a church service on Sunday held at the Boulevard Baptist Church. And finally, the service of Thanksgiving for the life of Captain Horace Burrell will be held at the National Arena on June 28, starting at 10 a.m. It will begin with an hour of musical tributes from some of Jamaica's top musicians. Interment for the late president of the Jamaica Football Federation will take place in private. A public viewing was held earlier today at the National Arena. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.